That was Woking, and Woking are a division higher than us, folks. A division higher. So, what I thought, actually. Excellent. So, I'm impressed. Let's give them a send up. Nice one. And he's out for 1 to 2. It was just a bruise. He is fine. Let's go into our tactics. And let's just be a central defender. There we go. That's pretty good. Right, scouting. We want a scouting range now of surrounding divisions. Let's get going. So I want a recruitment focus. I want defensive midfielder. We need more scouts. That's for sure. And what kind of defender do we want there? Ball winning? Yeah, we're more likely to find a ball winning defender versus a defensive midfielder more than anything else. So we'll go with that. We will go with a create. We also want a right-sided defender. We're not looking for amazing at this stage. We just want them to, come to the party. And up here, I actually want a target forward. Boom. So we'll go with those. It's a good start. It's a good start. Let's look at our staff now. And yeah, let's actually let's staff search for a couple scouts, eh? Recruitment team. Let's see if we can get a couple scouts. Employed, no. We'll need to look at their mental attributes, and we'll look at their ability and judging potential. So Eric Avens, he would be fine. Although he's been scouting at Portsmouth and Crewe, so he might be a bit above our pay grade. Oh no, we can deal with that. 180, mate. Come on, 180. Come on, 180. There you go. And let's see. Derek as well. 10-9. We can get better, but I do like his adaptability. It means he can come straight in and hit the ground running. Versus, say, Chris England, who has one better potential. But yeah. Yeah, we'll go with this guy. We'll go with this guy. Maybe we can get someone from Scotland. Get some Scots. Nah, it's probably a bit of a luxury, to be honest. We'll go with Derek. Wanted by 35 clubs. Well, we'll see if we can get in ahead of them. 190, mate. Okay, we'll give you 200. Nope, 200 is it. 2 years, mate. Okay, here we go. Still quite keen on getting a decent coach, Tonbridge and Taunton. Well, maybe we will get these guys, maybe we won't. What we'll do in the meantime anyway is go to staff and we'll place an advert for the scout. And we'll place an advert for director of football. Now you might say, why spend that? Sometimes you can get the director of football. They can turn up some interesting players for you that you wouldn't normally have found. So it's a small investment, really. I don't use them for much else. They're really just kind of like a random where you can just go to them and say, can you suggest a target man I can get for free? And they'll give you 3 options, up to 3 options. Oh, Oh, okay. So we're not getting Derek. Colchester's involved. Darlington's involved. Free agent suggestion. Ethan Wassell. Have a look. Where's he been at? In the championship, 25. Not really played too much. Decent heading. Marking might be all right. Let's give him a trial. Who wants him? 27 clubs. Nope, just Gillingham. Yeah, let's offer him a trial. And we'll acknowledge him. Adam Thomas. For money? Mate. No. No, I don't see how he would fit in with our plans. Keep rolling. Excellent. Ethan's in the club. Wow, it's impressed my coaching staff straight off the bat. Transfer status, did it say what he wanted? Yep. No, he hasn't got an agent. We need to see what he's like, though. We'll tell him I think there's a good chance. Got to work out a deal. We'll send him up. So Mould coming up. I don't think they're a particularly challenging side. Mould Alex, never heard of them. Ah, they're Welsh. Okay, cool. Okay, so loads of options there. How's our scouting going? Not looking at anyone yet. Two in progress. Here we go. Callum Proctor, Harrison Clark. Well, not looking so great so far. The offers keep flooding in for these scouts. True, yeah. I don't think we're going to get them. I actually find trying to get staff through the staff scout is a lot harder than what you would think normally. All right, let's see if we can give someone else a go here. So McHale can play anywhere across the line. Now, Green played a lot last time. I was happy with what I saw from Green. Colville was, okay, 7-7, so he was fantastic as well. Jack Charles. What we'll do is we'll run with Routledge instead of the left footer. No, Charles is a, okay, both can play on the left. Charles will play as a pressing forward. And we'll try Rutledge up front. And Patterson. Let's have a look. What does he look like? Okay. Pretty bad, actually. No. He's pretty bad as well. Unless we can get them on non-contracts. Hitting 10, marking 12. I mean, we can... Oh, I'd like to think we could do a bit better than these guys. He's a loan manager. Lincoln, though. Yeah, fair enough. All right, he's gone. We'll never see him again. I would like to get McHale on the pitch. I think we will find a spot for him. Green played a lot last time, so we'll chuck McHale on. He is left-footed. Yes, he is. He could play as a winger. For sure, mate. You're on. Tell you what, you got to give these guys a chance, right? So, Swindon in for Gooder. Or we'll make them pay for that if they want them. That kind of mental skills is actually reasonably decent. Do we give Cracknell a go? I don't think so. Let's check his happiness. So he's a backup, right? So that's fine. And Ryan should be our number 1. Important player. Yeah, okay, fine. It's all good. Darlington, yeah. Darlington in for Avens as well. We might have to just, yeah, see what we can find in terms of players by luck, really. Yeah, after this match, we'll look a bit more for who's Dom Tier. Haven't given him a go, have we? And Nick Hutton is, yeah. He's more a winger than anything else. I don't think he's going to go anywhere with us. Could do with another winger, I guess. Just one more. It's Gingham presses. No one we're not going to press. Just make sure that they don't have any giant... Speaking of which, 16 years old. Really? Huh. All right, let's get going. "16-year-old, 6'4", playing in Wales. Is he the kind of? He's contracted though for £5 a week. Is he the kind of wild card we could get in? All right, I would expect that we will come away with a win. Something along the lines of 3 goals would be good. Kind of what I'm looking for. I'm also looking for my secondary players to step up and give a good account of themselves. And I want to see a better performance from my defenders collectively. Oh, my word. The flag probably would have gone up on that one. Let's see. "6'6" against the post. Hey, he went in and went for it. His bravery's only 8. But he was up and at that one. Yes, he's got to come with a good reputation. Oh, that's a good slick flowing move. I thought he looked a little bit offside, even though it came off a defender. Kylan Blair's. I just want to sign him. We might make an offer. 6'4". Nice, there we are. At the other end, Mulder punished. Colville puts it away. 6'4", 16-year-old. I mean, How much could he cost, honestly? We don't know what his skills are, what his attributes are like, or anything. But it's 6'4". I tell you what, I've played 2 target men at the same time and had quite a bit of success with it. If you're struggling to score goals, if you're struggling to keep your head above water in a lower league team, get a target man, a good target man. Jeez, their guys are knackered already. McHale with the corner duties. I think McHale could be a useful squad player, being able to play on anywhere across the front 3 or behind the front 3, or deputize as a striker when required. Playing the 6.7 at the moment, that's all right. So Alex Purva hasn't really kicked off yet. And that's okay. You know, there's one position I've struggled to get like good players and consistent or good scores out of. It's the defensive midfielder. You never really seem to get like 8.3s and all of that sort of stuff. Not from a ball-winning defensive midfielder, anyway. The ones who do are the deep-lying playmakers who, you know, put in the crosses and whatnot, take the free kicks, get the assists. But the grafter not so much. Sometimes it can be better to push your grafter up into your central midfield and leave a creative player as your defensive midfielder, particularly if they've only got one of them, because sometimes a ball winner will get called out of position a bit more if they get overloaded. All right. Yeah, I'm going to say I like what I'm seeing. I think we can do better. We'll make a few changes in the second half, that's for sure. I'm going to bring on a couple of the trialists. See what they're about. See whether they can change the game. Score, like, attributes aren't everything. Sometimes you can find a player who's just, you know, passes the eye test. You look at them and you just go, yeah, there's something about them. They might not have any particularly good skills, but they just fit like a glove. And some of these trialists could be that, but we'll never know unless we play them. So we'll definitely get them on the pitch at 60, I think. Maloney thumps it against the wall, up for a corner. And now with a corner. Play for set pieces. Nah. Ngura with the header, but it's well over the bar. Activity on the bench for Scarborough. Okay, let's bring on Kane Patterson. Let's bring on Daniel Lowy. These are big changes because these players are good. And, Alex Wiles we haven't put on. Yeah. Alex. We don't actually have any midfielders, do we? Because we're playing with defensive midfielders. Huh. But he can do a reasonable job back there. No, he can't. He's rubbish. Well, rather, he's a midfielder first and foremost. So we probably need an alternative formation, which would include those. So we'll probably set that up next time for the next friendly. Bring those guys in. Dominic Hale was doing all right over there. Luca Colville has proven that he's amazing. So let's bring on Don Tier. We'll give him a go and we'll swap him with McHale. There we go. Decent start. And you know what? Let's chuck on. Oh, we'll give Joe Cracknell the next game. The next start. That'll be nice. Aiden, not seeing it. We're going to whack on Mulhorn. Chuck him on as a pressing forward, and we're going to go target man and support and see how we do. Oh, Ormerod with a chance. Who was that? Brown, of course. Who will come off the field now, so we'll put our defence under a bit more stress probably, because I don't think these trial players are going to be anywhere near the level that my first teamers are, but that's okay. They're in their 20s. Well, they are 20. Oh, McHale off the post. Unlucky there, son. Some wanker on. Off. Some wanker on. Mould. And it's a goal kick. Alex Pervin not playing well at all. So you know what? You don't get away with that, son. And we will bring on Alex Wiles. And we're going to play him as a defensive midfielder. Oh, does he want to? Yeah, he wants to be a defense. Yeah, for sure. I'm liking. See, this is what I wanted to see from McHale. Putting his hand up. Playing a 6.5 up until this point, which included heading against the base of the post, switching wings, and now a very finely taken goal. A sweet shot indeed. That confirms he's part of my thinking longer term for this club. So nice job there. All right, Will's getting a bit knackered, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring on Cullinan for Thornton and swap these guys around. Just for the last 12 minutes or so. So Daniel Lowey's come on and played a 7. And he did respond to my team talk when I challenged them to, you know, give me a reason to pick you. Oh, McHale again. For a moment, it looked like that header was creeping over the bar, but nope. He judged it to perfection. Lewis Maloney now needs a rest. He's my defensive midfielder, so we'll just bring on Hutton in that role. He'll be fine. He hasn't got much to do. Actually... Why is that looking all wonky? That's why it's looking wonky. Right. Yeah, we'll just bring him on. Just to see out the game. 3 goals was what I was looking for. 3 goals is what I got. Opposition we'd expect to beat. But you can only beat the team in front of you. And McHale in particular has been great. I'm impressed with Lowry coming on to replace a top-tier first-team player and deliver a great result. So 3 goals from an XG of 205. Loving it. Passing's good. Tackles. It's okay. And winning most of our headers, which is somewhat of a surprise. And Dominic McHale grabs grabs the job. So, you know, we could, if we're looking at this, run. Yeah, that's perfect. Nice one, guys. So what I'm thinking, looking at this, is if we just go to a create new tactic. Again, we'll go with a Gengen. Maybe we'll go with a fluid counter. No, we're not going to soak up pressure. That's not really us. Overload the wide areas. Yeah, let's go with some wing play. And we'll go with a 5-2-3. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. We want a 4-2-3-1. That's what we want. I think this one could work for us. Okay, this is our backup. That's looking good. Perver is a ball winner. We'll put him on that. So Colville, right. Yeah, that'll work. So between these two, we should be all right. This one's a little more defensive. We've got McHale lurking behind. I'm liking that. Are we paying anything for this guy? No, he's free. So that's all right. He can hang about for free. We've no problem with that. No problem with that. Right. Good stuff. Right, so decent performance there. Pretty happy with that. We're in the wrong tactic. Rutledge is, yeah. In the wrong place. There we go. Rutledge, I find I haven't really got much use for him, I don't think. But we'll see how we go. I think we could still do it with a centre forward. We'll target forward Mulhorn. We'll make that his bag. Because while he's not fantastic in the air, he'll put himself about and he's strong. So we'll go with that. We'll go with that for now. And build up these areas, and we might actually give him some jumping, some aerial. Here's aerial. Brett. Shooting, passing, ball control, aerial. There we go. Give him a bit of a boost. I'm not expecting him to pull up any trees, but, you know, target forward, easy to do. Easy job. Right, finding some new players is going to be pretty important. Max Metcalf. We're looking for a keeper. And we've Kogasi Nithe. No vowels. He's got no vowels. Oh, he's got an E at the end. Kagosi. We'll call him Kagosi. Available on a free transfer. South African full international. Played one game. Yeah, let's bring him in. Let's offer him a trial. We'll get him in. Right, we might just jump into players in range. Have we got our director of football yet? Yeah, so this is what we can do with our director of football. A target forward free transfer. Boom. Omar Nias? No way, not Everton's. Okay. He's at Macclesfield. That is a fall from grace, the likes of nothing I've ever seen. Okay, so Omar Nias, I mean that's gonna make waves. He's slow, but he's good in the air. But he's 39. Chris Porter. Holy crap! Yeah, that's Yeah, Chris Porter, no, not at 39. And at 24, 6'2" maybe. We'll get him in. We'll get him in on a trial if we can. And why not bring in Omar Nias? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, because why not? The other thing we wanted to see was central defenders. So let's go with a central defender on a free transfer. So we've got Zen Ethan, who's already at the club. Yeah, we'll offer him 2 weeks. And Charlie, 19-year-old, 95 kgs though. Holy crap, 6'1". We'll bring in this brick shithouse and see how we go with these guys. Was there anyone else? Yeah, there was defensive midfield that we were after as well. And we were after a ball winner more. Maybe a Segundo Volante, Ula Watobi from West Brom. Now we'll give him a trial. Why not? And we'll also see if we can get in a ball-winning midfielder. So we've got a few options here. It's actually under bid from Penny Bont. Never heard of them. Okay, he's from Huddersfield. Came through at Huddersfield. Can't be too bad. Tom Holland. Yeah, I didn't like the look of Tom when I first saw him. For no real reason. And Warsaw. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get him. Tom Holland. Well, he's played a bit of football in Wales, so the worst. What's the worst that can happen? We'll put him on trial. Okay, so Uluwatobi joins. Ugapisi joins. Muhammad joins. Natile joins. Ashley Seal joins. Holland joins. And Niasi joins as well. There we go. No rejections. That's good. My ego is pleased. Look at that. No one says no to Scarborough. All right. So Nias, they rate. And why wouldn't you? He's played for Everton. Big game player. Fairly consistent. 33. Don't let that put you off. There is a space for older players in a team. I mean, if you go to your squad planner and you go to your experience matrix, you see we've got a lot in emerging and not too many in peak. You can kind of, when the going gets tough, you need your peak and your experienced players to try and lift the whole squad, particularly like Nick Hutton and Dom Tier. Then you'd be expecting a lot to kind of introduce these guys in a rough period and expect them to lift the team. So, you know, all of these players are performing except Alex Perver, who I talked up early and is now looking pretty average, to be honest. Supposed to be consistent. Now, we'll just have to see how we go. So the Groundsmaster pitch alterations. Do we want a long pitch? Nah, I think we just want standard. Avens is going to go to another club. All right, so we got some extra names in our squad now. So let's add them to the list. Oh, someone's come in. Forest Green. 2,300. He's extremely interested. Does Forest Green are where? League Two. Holy shivers. Yep. Fair enough. It's not a great offer. He's not the best player in the world, to be honest. Though I do like his, he's a good fit for the club. He will be missed. He will be missed. Let me think about that one. You don't have to react straight away. We've got time. Got Wassel right there, so that could be the change. We'll play Wassel actually. Yeah, we'll take Gooder out. We'll put Wassel in instead. Right. Did like Lowy. Omar Nias. Let's put him in. I'm going to put him in as a target forward. He's 6 foot. Very little stamina. It's asking a lot, isn't it? Okay. Let's see. We actually need... We were going to give Cracknell a game. Wassel will put in... Thornton could do with a rest. So let's grab... He's a left back more than anything else. So problem with this guy is we don't want to block the way forward for anyone else. Tell you what. Mohammed. Kind of want to see what these guys are about first. Hello with Toby. Long shots, eh? Nice. Okay. We'll drop Gooder because we know what's happening with him. We've got too many forwards. So Hamid's 23. I think he's probably going to be a better option than Patterson longer term. Yeah. Even though Patterson's pretty quick. I mean, he's got potential. But I don't think he's going to set the world on fire. And new PC, I mean, he's a good passer. That could be quite good to have. Ashley Seal is what? Yeah, we don't know what half of these guys are actually good at. Tucker is... Right, he was just a rando that we got. So we'll leave Tucker off the bench. We don't need him. We'll put Nico Barsi in. He was, yeah, it's probably a bit of a waste. Tom Holland, I think we'll just chuck straight in there. Well, we'll play it out for a bit. We'll see how we go. That will probably do us as a start. 5'9". No, I'll actually give him a go because we know what we get from Alex Brown. So we'll start with Kagosi, and then we'll bring on Lowy if we need to. See if he can do it again. If he can do it again, we'll probably sign him, even if it's just a non-contract. Okay. Let's go. Procurement. Focus completed. None. Well, good effort, guys. Good effort. I couldn't find a defender. Unbelievable. All right. Determination, composure, aggression, some pace, some acceleration. Do I remember him being any good in the air? Penalty. I think we'll just play him as an advanced forward. Let's just play him as an advanced forward for now. Stade's better as a poacher, but we'll see how we go. All right, let's get this team out there. Imagine that. Niasi turning up for Scarborough. That would be something of a coup. All right. Our opposition is Mosley. Semi-professional. Okay, but we would expect a win here. Even with the team we've got selected. Oh, we've got McHale still selected, haven't we? That's okay. That's okay. We'll give him another match. Why not? It's easy to lose track of who your first team is at this stage, but when you've got one player who just comes in and knocks your first teamer straight out, that's a good thing. When you eventually pull them back, they'll have a point to prove. So we're looking for consistency out of McHale. We're looking for a good game out of Nias. I want my fullbacks to play well, and I want to see Wassel sit well and fit into our defensive team. Oh, he's been caught out of position straight away, but it's a weak finish. All right. We'll just jump in and we'll just check our opposition team here. So Evans, he looked like a big guy. Colville. Oh, it's a screamer. He finished with aplomb. From giving away a chance to Mosley in the first minute, we've gone up the other end of the field and scored. That's looking good. Will Thornton is not going to play the full game today. Ethan Wassel. Not quick. I don't have a lot of bad scores. They're not particularly great, so we'll check out his mentality will be important. Like if he's consistent, if he's professional or determined, he likes big matches, fits in with the squad, all of that sort of thing, then that can make a big difference. Okay, all up against the big fullback today. But there he's in. But his ball's not quite good enough. Charles with a turn. McHale with pace. I have a feeling he's going to be an important player for us this season. And Wedgwood in. He's got to hit this, surely. Yes, he does. And it's in. Fantastic goal. Shows that experience and that class and poise to finish beautifully. And 10 minutes in, it's 2-0 up. Oh, close. We know McHale can header them in. 8 and 7. But he can. Thornton with the effort, but it's over. Oh, it's a good hit. Off the woodwork. Unlucky not to score there. So a number of trialists playing today. We'll see how they slot in, how they work together. I'm not seeing like too many lost causes in the squad. where you just look and go, you know, you got no future here, buddy. Yeah, it's off the woodwork. A little unfortunate. Ball goes back in. That'll be claimed by the goalkeeper. Easy in the end. Yeah, it's doing all right. Very determined. Strong. Colville, we know you can bag them from there. Yeah, Maloney, Colville, Green. They are our aces. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Nias so far. We'll check to see his consistency. But I've got a feeling that he could be an important player for our team. You know, if we're trying to get to the playoffs, someone like that has got, you know, a wealth of experience. Colville muscled off the ball. Not a lot offered by Mosley so far. You wouldn't expect them to be able to go toe-to-toe with Scarborough, but even so, they still haven't offered much. Perver now bringing the ball forward. Space to run, but plays it back to Thornton. Wassell picks it up. Again, lots of space. Oh, and Nias is through. Oh, it is a fantastic save by the goalkeeper. Will Thornton starting to run out of puff? Yeah, he'll get to the half. He'll get to halftime though. He's a captain after all. Thornton lays it off for Perver, but it's never looked like it might go in. But a better performance today. So we'll take Thornton off, we'll take Maloney off. Oh! But he won't do it without sending the crowd into raptures. 3-0 at halftime. So yeah, until your team's really mature, I tend to watch on extended highlights just because you see a lot more than you would if you just see the key highlights. Sometimes you can see a trend happening where perhaps they're just breaking down the left the whole time. And before it gets to that key moment where they score against you, you actually get a good view of what's going on and you can adjust it ahead of time. But it's all down to personal preference, I guess. But let's make our changes now. Liking what I'm seeing. Nice one, fellas. Keep it up. So let's chuck on a defender. Got Harry, or we've got this guy. Ngapisi. Reasonable left foot as well, which is quite nice to have. So we'll chuck him on instead of Thornton. We'll put Muhammad on to give him a run out. Let's see, we've got Neithy. He's playing all right. But we'll put, oh yeah, we'll give him a bit more of a run. And we're going to take, was it Colville off or Maloney? Looks like it was Maloney. He's been doing it pretty hard. So what we might do is try out Ula with Toby. He's not much of a left footer. That's all right. We'll live. We'll put him as a Segundo Volante. Get forward, my boy. And Perver, we might just keep there for now. I think he needs a good match. Yeah, we're going to keep Nias out there. We're going to keep Charles out there. We might actually put on Benny Ashton Seal. Yeah, let's chuck him on. Let's see what he's about. We don't know what he's good at. So I think he looks like a defensive, like a deep lying playmaker to me. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's a target forward. Maybe he's a pressing forward. Let's have a look. Jumping 630. Let's try him as a target man, eh? I am looking for a target man, and that's what I think I scouted him for, so that looks all right to me. And where's Green? Harry Green. We might put on instead of Colville, give him a bit of a break. He's playing as an inside forward. Green is a left winger. So what we'll do is we'll chuck Green on instead of Colville, and we'll do the swap again. Nice. Get out there, boys. Show me what you got. When the season starts proper, I think we'll come up against some steeper challenges. But we'll see how we go. From what I've seen so far, it would only take 2 or 3 additional signings to kind of bring the squad up to a good level of strength. Oh, I'm lucky, Niats. He's looking promising. We'll give him I think we've got another friendly after this before the season starts, so we'll give him that game as well. He's not going to break any 100 metres records, but look at Dominic McHale again. Grows into the game every time. I'm pleased to see Wassel playing a 7. I'm glad to see Purver playing a 7. Keeper comes and grabs it. Cracknell hasn't had to do a lot today, but what he's done with confidence. Excited to see what Uluwatobi can do for us. Ashley Seal brings it forward. Come on, Ias moves into position. He's onside and he thrashes it home. In off the bar. Yeah, I think we're going to sign him. You just can't get that class, that experience. Oh, we're absolutely dominating this game, which is what we'd expect. Decent effort. Just about scrambled that one away. Mosley, their team looks out on their feet already. They've been chasing shadows today. Oh, that's a good ball. Comes off the post. So Mohammed playing as a right back today. I was looking more at him as a central defender, but we'll get some meters into his legs, so that if he comes into the squad as a central defender, he'll at least have a bit of fitness. Oh, bit of confusion at the back. Oh, Cracknell puts out an important hand. He's having a good game today. coming forward a bit more now. And who is this Wade person on their team? Wade Astles. German winger. I think he's making the difference for them. Oh! But Burrows still continue to press. Purver's probably done his dash. We'll bring him off. I'm happy with what he's delivered today. We'll put on Tom Holland instead. And it's not really a ball-winning midfielder, I don't think. Might just slot him in as an anchor man. Let's go with... Oh, we'll put... Team reckons he's a ball winner, so yep, let's do it. I think I want to make another change. I want to see whether Lowry can back up his other game. Because if we can get him on a non-contract or something and just have him play as an under-21 player, that sort of thing, you never know how he might turn out. Mikhail lets it run. Mohammed with space in front of him. Yes, this moves into an offside position, but Green's onside and he comes across. This should be a goal. Oh! But it goes begging. A little bit off the boil. A little bit off the boil. Dominic McHale could come off. We'll chuck on Hutton for McHale. Yeah, he's an inverted winger. Actually, let's undo that. I think Dom Tier is probably better. Yeah. Yeah, we'll bring on Dom Tier. I think he's a superior player to Hutton. Are we actually paying this guy? No, we're not. Good. It's not worth money. Stop doing that. All right, let's bring on Dom Tier. He can play as a inverted forward. Sure, why not? And how are we looking at the back? Looking okay. I'm liking what I'm seeing. If we weren't bagging 3 and 4 goals against these teams, with a 4-2-4 Gingham press, I would be worried. What we could be doing is starting most of our games with that 4-2-4 and then moving to the 4-2-3-1 once we go a goal or two up. Oof, good block. Green better be careful. His first team spot is not guaranteed. Nicely won by Uluwatobi. I like the Segundo Volante. I really do. It's a great position. A box to box running from the deep from a defensive midfielder position. Larry with a side of goal shoots. I like the confidence. Tier coming well inside. And surely, yeah, he was offside. Saves his blushes. Ashley Seals controls the ball. Tier now coming forward. He shoots. Wasn't far away. Goalkeeper gets a glove to it. Not taking any chances there. Mohamed playing as a wing back. Tia should get onto this. He's onside. And Nias has drifted well offside and in front of the ball. Holland, I haven't seen too much of him since he's come on. He puts the ball back across the box. Finds Green at the far post. That's just a result of relentless pressure. No one's offside here, and it's an easy one for Dom Tier to nod in. Bring it up to 6-0. Wessel's put in a good performance with his first game. Square ball. Holland with a decent first touch in the end. Mohamed will lose out to Astles, who's done well. You know, I think Evans might be onside here. But no, the flag is up. And Cracknell has dealt with anything which gets past this defensive line. There we go. Very happy with that. Very happy indeed. Wow. I wasn't expecting such a good performance. Well done. Because this isn't even our number one team that we've got out there at the moment. We are the Sea Dogs. No battle, no victory.